So this is exciting. I've spent, I know I am new to this part of the world as the junior senator from the state, but I represented Litchfield County in northwest Connecticut for 6 years, and when you walked into my office as a congressman, if you ever did, the picture that was sitting behind my desk that sort of framed the entire office was the Litchfield Hills Green Print, which was a wonderful collaborative project to identify all of the sort of prime targets for open space preservation in northwest Connecticut. I was chairman in the House of Representatives of the Land Conservation Caucus, which was a bipartisan caucus that worked on land preservation activities, and we actually had a decent amount of success and continue to have a decent amount of success when it comes to protecting our conservation programs, everything from Forest Legacy to LWCF. Obviously we've had a little less success keeping the conservation tax incentive moving along at the pace and continuity that we would like, but our office has for 8 years we eat, sleep, and breathe land conservation, and so this is really exciting when we have a big piece of iconic property like this that hopefully with a little bit of luck and some good partnership we can preserve for the ages. So I'm just thrilled to be here with you today. My family for as long as I've been alive has had a little tiny summer house in Old Lyme, so this part of the world is kind of like a second home to me. We spend all of our summers in and around the mouth of the Connecticut River, so for that additional personal reason, I was really excited to do this. This is right, you guys are in the middle of budget season?
Yeah,
right now?
Unfortunately. And Senator, this is my high school intern.
Oh, hey, how are you? Chris, nice to meet you. Oh, fantastic, thanks for joining us.
See on an aerial map pretty well is Pequot Swamp, which is going up the Connecticut River corridor and up further north. This is an important refueling and resting stop.
You know, our job is to get as much money for open space down to the states as possible, right? And a lot of the money that will be used for this project will be federal money, but it'll be passed through the states. And so, I was sort of joking that part of the frustration of members of Congress is that the announcement always comes out that the state of Connecticut has funded this project, and no one bothers to mention that that was not actually state tax dollars that paid for that. It was your federal tax dollars that paid for it. So we always have to remind people that many of these great projects are funded with your federal tax dollars rather than your state tax dollars.
Well, we'll give credit to anyone as long as we get the money.